Hey everyone, Katie here again. So I'm going to show you a couple of things to use through Schoology today. We're going to be talking about how to use a discussion board through Schoology, and we're also going to talk about how to send messages through Schoology. So you'll start on the home screen of your iPad and we'll go into the Schoology app. We will be using Waters and Fain's dummy trial class again, so we'll go into whichever class that you have an assignment for. And from there, there'll be the black online learning files, and sometimes teachers will set up a discussion for the class. So to see that it's a discussion, you'll see the two comment type boxes, and to go into the discussion board, you just click on it. Alright, so from here, you'll have information, and then you'll have the discussion board. The information page that comes up first is going to tell you all the instructions for what needs to be posted on the discussion board. So for this one, we have in great detail defend which came into existence first, the chicken or the egg. So to post your discussion, we'll click on discussion. And some teachers have a different way of doing this. Sometimes teachers will post a discussion and you'll be able to see everybody's comments. And you will respond back to the teacher, you'll respond back to classmates. And you might have to come back several different times to continuously keep responding or answering questions. Sometimes the teacher will hide all of the discussion posts until you create your comment. And they do that to see what your own thoughts are before you see what everybody else's thoughts are. So if we're going to create a new discussion to answer the question, we'll start by clicking the plus sign in the top right corner. And from here, you can type your answer. And you also might be asked to upload a document here. Some teachers have you, like the assignments that we did in the markup video previously to this, some teachers might ask for it to be posted to a discussion board. So to attach any type of document here, you're going to click on attach, and then you can go from there to choose. You can either take a photo of what you've done and post it in here, or if you've marked on it and it's saved to your library, or if you have an image saved to your library, you can just choose from the library. And then find the photo that you would like to use. Select it, click the green check mark, and then check mark again, and it will upload the media and your answer. Now, during this, and it might take a few minutes for it to come up, but it will add your comment and you'll see it pop up. Teachers may also ask for you to comment back to a friend. So they may want you, once all of your stuff posts, they may want you to reply back to a friend or reply back to them if they ask you a question about your post. So lots of times in Schoology, kids think that they're finished after they post an assignment or after they put something on the discussion board. Discussion boards are very fluid. So you may have to step away from it, complete some other assignments, and then come back to the discussion board to respond back to someone else. So there's a couple of ways to come back to the discussion board. So I'm going to go out and go back to the home page. And one way, and I'm going to show you how to check back for discussions that get posted to the discussion board. So one way is to go back to the home page, and you click on the three lines up here in the top left-hand corner. And it will show you notifications. It's a little bell. If there's a red dot next to the bell, it means that you have a notification that something new has been added to the Schoology course. So if you click on notifications, it will show you that there has been a reply. So it shows you up here that Matthew Waters has replied to Chloe Waters. So if we click on it, we can go back into the discussion, and it'll take you straight back to the discussion board. So that's one way to get back to your discussion board. And you can see now that since I have posted, I can now see what Chloe posted. I can see what Mr. Waters responded back to her, and he's also responded back to me. And from here, I'm getting feedback immediately from the teacher that says, you know, that my answer is too shallow, that I need to give some more details to improve my score. So that means that I'm going to need to come back and respond back to this discussion post because I didn't give enough details originally. Okay. And he can also hide this comment. So maybe the teacher can hide that comment. So maybe he doesn't want my feedback to be seen to the rest of the class. The teacher can hide that on their end as well. So discussion boards work in that way. And like I said, sometimes the teacher might just ask how you're doing and use the discussion board as a way to talk with friends and to stay connected. Or sometimes there might be true assignments that you need to check back into. The other way to check the discussion board is from the home screen. If you go back home and you click back into the course, once it comes up, you can just go back to the discussion board from there. The trick is remembering that you need to go back and check the discussion board, because this was a special request that we have. So especially students, you want to make sure that you go back and check that discussion board a couple of times in case you need to respond back to something else. So the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about was messages. But one more thing about the discussion boards. Remember that anything that is posted to a discussion board, just like social media, any other platform, it leaves a digital footprint. So anything that you post, the rest of the class is going to be able to see. Nothing online ever goes away. So you want to be careful about writing things that are off topic or inappropriate, because even if you post it on there and the teacher isn't on and doesn't see it immediately, all posts that are saved or deleted go straight back to the teacher's platform. So the teacher will be able to see anything that's posted, whether it's deleted or not. So just keep that in mind. Students, keep that in mind for anything that gets posted to the discussion boards. They can go back and they can be seen. So the last thing I want to show you is how to message. If you don't have your email set up yet, if you don't know how to set up your email, we've got a tutorial on it. But if you don't have it set up yet, or you want to send a quick message to your teacher, or you want to send them something that you don't want it to be seen on the discussion board yet, then the way that you do that is you go back to the home screen, click on the 3 lines at the top, go down to messages, it's at the top. And then this is where you can message any teacher. So you're going to click the plus sign in the top right corner, type who it's to. You can just type the teacher's name in, or you can just type the last name in and search for it. Okay, and then you can send them any type of message that you need to, or any questions. You can also add attachments here. So if you're a little confused about the assignment and you want to make sure that you're on the right track before you post it, this is a great way to send a message to your teacher. If the submission tabs are not up there, or if there's an issue with the assignment, this is a great way to contact your teacher, because they check their messages through Schoology as well. So once you're through writing the message, you just click the check mark. And you can look over here to see that it sends. And then you can also look back to the inbox to see when they respond. So the sent message, this lets you know that your message sent. And when you look back in the inbox, this shows that you haven't had a reply yet. So when you do have a reply, it will come up here. So my friends, that is how you post a discussion to a discussion board, and it's how you send messages through Schoology. Keep those requests coming. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to do a video on it. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.